Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Delaware Student Success webinar with Wilmington University tonight. My name is Karen Keegan from the Delaware Department of Education. On this webinar with me tonight are my colleagues from the University of Delaware's Institute for Public Administration, who are our partners working on Delaware Student Success and College Application Month initiatives. A few housekeeping pieces of information. We are recording the session tonight, and all of the webinar sessions will be posted on delawarestudentsuccess.org, where you can view them later. You can tell your friends about them. So that's where they will all be for you to access after the event. Everyone is muted tonight, and no videos are on. Also, if you have questions, please put them in the chat, and the team from Wilmington University will answer them. We have 17 webinars on Delaware Student Success. Some of them we've already had and the recordings are up, and some are yet to come, but on all kinds of topics to help students and parents think about life after high school. So everything from how to pick a career area to a basic college admissions 101. For example, what are college admissions representatives looking for in applications? All of our Delaware colleges and universities are having their own webinar with us to present information on their admissions, their programs, their opportunities. So those have been really informative. Next week, actually, we have a session for students who might be the first in their family to go to college with helpful information. We also have next week one of the military presentations. So if you're considering different branches of the military, that might be of interest to you. We have a second session with some additional branches the following week. We have a session on resumes, interviews, how to prepare for job or internship opportunities. And then information on apprenticeships. So if you're interested in going into a trade, what is that like? What does that involve? And on industry certification. So what kind of jobs can you get with an industry certification? So these are all topics that might help you make some decisions for your post-secondary adventures. We also have a texting program. So high school students and parents are welcome to join our texting program by texting the word success to 302-492-2092. And we being the team on this call, the people that I just mentioned, Kelly Sherridge, Chris Kelly, and I will answer your texts. You can send us questions. We will send you information on these upcoming webinars, and we will also send tips and information to help you in thinking about your next steps for after high school. So please feel free to sign up for our texting program. You'll get about 2 texts a week, so it's not a lot. So at this point, I would like to turn it over to the student recruitment team at Wilmington University, and I will let you guys take it from here. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen, and thank you for having us tonight. My name is Patrick Pastor, and I'm joined today by my colleague, Jared Carney. And again, we work in our student recruiting department at Wilmington University. So in today's presentation, we'll be going over how to get started at WilMU. We'll also cover our academic programs. We'll also talk about our student services and student life a little bit, and some more things that will help you to get to know WilMU a little bit better. If you have any questions as we move through the presentation, please feel free to put them in the chat. Jared will be monitoring them as we move through, and we will answer your questions either in the context of the presentation or at the end of the presentation. So we'll be sure to be on the lookout for those. I think that should pretty much do it. So we'll get started here. So a quick overview about us. Wilmington University, or WilMU as our students call us, has served adult learners with flexible course options, convenient locations, and affordable tuition since 1968. Our open access approach to admissions means that you can apply at any time. There are no SAT or ACT requirements. And our emphasis is on preparing students for new and emerging careers and increasing students' competitiveness in their existing careers. So, how do we ensure the relevancy of our curriculum? First, it's through our faculty. We actively seek out and employ faculty who are practitioners in their fields. These are people who instruct based on their concrete experience and their experience in the everyday working world. Second, it's through our advisory boards. Our advisory boards shape the course offerings and the content. They are again made up of industry experts and current practitioners in their fields. As we move through the presentation, you may have questions that you have, like I mentioned before, and you might have questions that actually come up after our time together. So I just want to draw light to the fact that we have our contact information here at the bottom of this screen. You can email us at recruiting@wilmu.edu, and you can also text us with any questions that you might have with getting started or information that you would need about WilmU, and we actually monitor that. Our team monitors that, and we would be able to text you back. So we'll give you that information before we conclude our session tonight, but I just wanted to make mention of that as we move through here. So before I go into our programs at WilmU, I just want to talk a little bit about academic pathways. And what I mean by this is that you have a number of different options earning credits from prior work experience, prior learning. So we like to draw light to the fact that we realize that people have a prior experience that they bring to the university, and you may be able to get credit for your prior work experience through a prior learning assessment. You might also be able to get credit for credits that you have from another institution, from military experience. So many students have actually completed college level coursework, and they've gone through extensive on-the-job experiences. They've demonstrated their expertise through standardized exams. And we try to make sure that you're able to get credit for that so that it can also save you time and then save you money as well too. We also realize that this will maximize your potential with the academic credits that you previously do have. So what makes a Wilmington University education so dynamic? First and foremost, it's that we're constantly adding programs to meet industry needs. We offer over 200 degree and certificate programs through our colleges that correspond to industry demands, which are listed on the right-hand side of the screen here. For those of you who already hold an associate's, we also offer bachelor's degree completion programs. We're an open access admissions. So again, we don't require testing scores like the SAT or ACT for admissions. And that's really to make education as accessible as possible for our students. There are certain programs within our College of Health Professions and our College of Education that do require testing scores and certain documentation for admissions. And you can actually learn more about our process on that at wilmu.edu, and that's /academics. So that's at the bottom of your screen there, where you would be able to learn more about our processes and the programs that we offer. So WilmU takes a practical approach to higher education. We're embracing skills based on learning and blending theory with hands-on practice. As I mentioned earlier, our programs are taught by award-winning faculty members who are industry professionals. They have extensive career experience, and they provide a broad network of connections to employers and professionals within their fields. The university is accredited by the Middle States Commission on Higher Education, and that means that our academic programs are routinely evaluated for the quality of our curriculum, our instruction, our student service resources, as well as our commitment to maintaining that quality of continuous improvement. Some of our colleges and programs also have earned additional industry-specific accreditations, and I'll actually talk a little bit more about that as we move forward here. So in our College of Arts and Sciences, actually almost all of the degree programs in arts and sciences are offered 100% online. And through the fall 2020 semester and our spring 2021 semester, all of our courses will be offered 100% online at this time. One of our newest programs in the College of Arts and Sciences is our biology bachelor's degree. It's a very well-rounded degree program that provides broad foundational knowledge as well as laboratory and data science skills. You can choose from 2 specialized concentrations, biotechnology and forensic science. The biology bachelor's can actually set you on a path toward a rewarding scientific career or advanced study in a master's level STEM or medical program. The liberal studies associate and bachelor's degree programs gives you a broad academic foundation to kick off your professional and academic journey. And each allows students to customize their degrees by incorporating an academic minor or a certificate that aligns with their interests and their goals in their degree program. Modern communicators need to be multi-skilled and able to convey information and ideas artfully through a variety of platforms. So in the Bachelor's of Communication degree program, you'll learn effective strategic communication, branding, and storytelling, with the ability to choose from 3 concentrations in digital journalism, public relations, and visual communications. We have an environmental science and policy degree STEM program that prepares you for a green career as an environmental scientist, specialist, consultant, policy analyst, educator, writer, or even park ranger. And as mentioned, it's 100% online. Even your lab work can actually be completed with home kits that we provide you through the mail. And as we review all of the colleges here and the programs within them, you'll see that many of them offer certificate programs. The certificate programs can actually stand alone to gain new skills and enhance your current career, or you can actually use the certificate program to build upon a full bachelor's degree program as well too. And that's why we call them dual credit certificates, because they can either stand alone or you can build upon it within your degree program as well too. Our College of Business degree programs have been accredited by the International Accreditation Council for Business Education, or IACBE. William Muse accreditations provide you an assurance that our degree programs and your education meet the highest standards and are widely respected. Most of the business degree programs are offered 100% online, while other programs can be completed in a combination of online and traditional classroom course formats. Again, all of our classes are being conducted online at this time through fall 2020 and spring 2021. There's many job opportunities available for qualified accountants with our bachelor's in accounting degree program. You'll be fully prepared to start a career in public, private, or governmental accounting. We also have the accounting and finance bachelor's degree program, which gives you a broad knowledge based of skills and perspectives on strategic and tactical business decisions. Blending business, statistics, and technology, the Bachelor's in Business Analytics degree program gives you the skills to extract, analyze, and organize data in a successful business decision-making model. Business analytics degree holders are in high demand in today's data-driven workforce. Our business management bachelor's degree program includes coursework to qualify for a project management institution certification, and it's built into your business classes. And there's actually 2 optional concentrations, which include nonprofit management and a new professional aeronautics concentration, which offers students the professional or military aviation with military aviation backgrounds the opportunity to earn college credit for their experience. These programs include practical and theoretical training in the fields of business and aviation management, and it gives students the necessary knowledge and skills to compete successfully in the aviation industry. You can launch your career as an analyst or financial planner with comprehensive finance bachelor's degree program. And we also have a bachelor's degree in human resource management that sets the stage for a successful HR career with curriculum that aligns with the Society for Human Resource Management standards, and accelerated options that incorporate graduate level study into your bachelor's level program. In our marketing degree program, you'll learn to apply advanced business strategies through marketing analytics, integrated communication, and the latest technology to meet organizational goals. Our organizational management program is the only one of its kind in the region, and it's ideal for individuals with business experience who need a bachelor's degree for career advancement. The program actually maximizes your business and prior education with increased knowledge for materials and processes. And lastly, our popular sports management degree educates you on the exciting business of sports, from media relations, marketing, facilities management, and fundraising, as well as coaching and team operations. This business degree blends academics and hands-on experience in a winning combination, and it's the most affordable program of its kind in the region. WilmU's College of Education is also known as Delaware's Teaching College. Our programs prepare candidates to work effectively with students with a wide variety of learning needs from diverse cultural, socioeconomic, and linguistic backgrounds. The College of Education is individually accredited, in this case by the Council for the Accreditation of Educator Preparation, also known as CAPE. Some of its programs have been nationally recognized by the American Association of Childhood Education International and by the Association of Middle Level Education. All the degree programs that prepare students for state licensure eligibility and education certification are state approved and nationally recognized. The BS in Education has 3 tracks leading to state licensure and certification, and that includes K-6 preparation, middle level preparation, which is 6 to 8, and career and technical education. Each program equips its graduates with the skills to nurture a diverse and supportive learning environment and successfully manage the challenges facing today's teachers and schools. There are many roles for educators outside the traditional K-12 public classroom. For example, at preschools, private schools, tutoring centers, community centers, just to name a few. Our Education Studies degree program provides a strong foundation for students interested in these types of career paths by focusing on learning theory, educational psychology, child development, and education best practices. And as you can see, most of the degree programs are offered 100% online, while others can be completed in a combination of traditional and classroom formats when we are offering in-person sessions. Our College of Health Professions is accredited by the Commission on Collegiate Nursing Education. And within the College of Health Professions, we offer Bachelor's of Science degree completion programs as well as full degree programs. WilmU's RN to BSM program will take your clinical and communication skills to the next level while enhancing your problem solving, confidence, and leadership abilities through courses that focus on today's complex healthcare environment. It's designed by RNs for RNs, and this degree program offers the flexibility of busy nurses, and we value that they're striving to balance both work and family commitments while advancing their careers. In order to enter our RN to BSN program, students must hold a valid nursing diploma or an associate's degree in nursing, as well as a valid RN license. Our BS in Health Sciences degree programs gives you the knowledge and the skills to fill roles that provide managerial, education, and clinical expert direction in healthcare settings. It's the perfect option for those with an associate's degree in a healthcare-related field of study. And as you can see, WilmU offers a variety of health-related certificates to deepen your study and provide a career boost. One of the newest certificates that we offer is an interdisciplinary care management certificate, which provides the knowledge and skills for success in managing integrated services across a diverse segment of healthcare professionals. You'll be ready for a career in care or disability management, responding to the changing needs of individuals, families, and communities. The College of Social and Behavioral Sciences is actually one of our largest academic departments. It offers a wide variety of programs that equip students to find solutions to take action to address the real problems facing individuals and society. The bachelor's degree in behavioral science focuses on the impact of social issues, environments, cultural influences on individual and group behaviors. This social science degree prepares you to work with youth, families, the elderly, disadvantaged populations, those struggling with addictions, the court system, crisis intervention services, government agencies, and even more. Our criminal justice degree allows you to gain expertise in the complex criminal justice system and pursue your career in law enforcement, corrections, the courts, probation, parole, private security, or other related career services. Our Bachelor's of Science in Law, Policy, and Political Science is one degree with many options, whether your interest is in pursuing legal studies, shaping public policy, exploring the inner workings of government, managing campaigns, preparing for graduate level study. This comprehensive bachelor's degree allows you to choose from 3 concentrations in legal studies, government and public policy, and political science. It's also worth noting that WilMU's bachelor's degree graduates are guaranteed admissions to the Delaware Law School as well. Graduates of our organizational dynamics bachelor's degree programs helps companies and groups maintain excellence through a culture of continuous improvement and innovation. The degree nurtures expertise in the psychological and social aspects of leadership, motivation, interpersonal relations, team facilitation, conflict resolution, and related skills that impact the dynamics of the organizational structure as they relate to performance and productivity. The bachelor's degree in psychology provides excellent preparation for a career in human services, community relations, or mental health. The program includes an in-depth study of the brain and behavior combined with skill building in analytic reasoning, problem solving, statistics, and interpersonal relations. We also offer an array of certificate programs through the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, most of them being 100% online. If you're interested in cutting edge technology, our College of Technology probably has a program that aligns with your career goals. We offer bachelor's degrees in applied technology that provides an overview of information assurance, process management, information systems, multimedia production, software applications, technical language, design, and maker culture. Our Bachelor's of Science in Animation 3D teaches you the skills of drawing, animation, character creation, rigging, morphing, particles, texturing, lighting, and it's offered 100% online. Our animation bachelor's degree will prepare you for a vibrant career in this growing and expanding field. Our bachelor's degree in computer and network security equips graduates to maintain cyber and system security to protect vital data and operations. It's a sought-after degree program for a booming career field. Plus, the program meets the rigorous standards of the National Security Agency and the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, who have as a result designated Wilmington University as a National Center for Academic Excellence in Information Assurance and Cybersecurity. The computer science program fully prepares you in user-centered design, object-oriented methodologies, database design, computer science fundamentals, computer architecture, mobile app, and the most current systems analysis. Our exciting game design and development degree program combines training in interactive design, video production, graphic design, 3D modeling, and programming to give you the expertise to create video games and simulations for major platforms, consoles, mobile devices. It's one of the only programs in the region of its kind. A degree in information systems management prepares you to be an IT leader who can manage complex projects from inception to completion. Its coursework teaches you the skills to analyze business processes and design, and develop information technology strategies for continuous improvement. WilMU offers comprehensive and versatile Bachelor's of Science degree programs in graphic design, photography, and web design to give you the design skills and technical proficiency you'll need for a successful career. Our bachelor's degree in computer science gives you expertise in leading edge systems development tools and programming. It fully prepares you in user-centered design, object-oriented methodologies, database design, computer science fundamentals, and the most current systems analysis. We offer 2 associate degrees in the College of Technology. One is the Applied Technology Associate's degree, which is a broad academic foundation with electives that allow you to explore technology pathways, and the Associates of Science in Digital Media, which gives you functional design skills and technical proficiencies that you'll need in creating captivating digital content across multiple channels. If you enjoy the combination of technology and creativity, perhaps the associate's degree in media design is for you. It's the perfect springboard to a design career or a bachelor's level study. And as you see, we offer a wide variety of certificate programs in the College of Technology, including new certificates in artificial intelligence and data analytics. Our artificial intelligence certificate will help you gain the skills needed to build predictive artificial intelligence models so that you can drive development of intelligence software solutions. Our data analytics is among the fastest growing professions, and this dual credit certificate is designed to provide well-rounded skills to perform data analysis with Excel and SQL, and you'll benefit from core analytics principles, including how to manipulate and query large data sets. So as you've seen in the program breakdowns by college, we offer our students the flexibility to learn anytime, anywhere. Students are given the option to attend class in traditional classroom formats or online, or a combination of the two, which is blended into a hybrid format. We also offer work integrated learning options, which allow you to earn credits by applying your academic knowledge to your professional work environment related to your field of study or career focus. And again, as of right now, for our fall 2020 semester and our spring 2021 semester, we're 100% online at this time. So just to kind of go over our course scheduling and the format of our courses, our classes are scheduled to allow students with busy lives to be able to make quick progress towards their degree or their certificates. So at WilMU, you can choose course lengths that work best for your schedule. We have semester-long courses, 7-week block courses, and weekend modular courses. So our semester classes span 15 weeks, and that's traditional fall, spring, and summer terms. Our block courses take place over 7 weeks. So there's 2 block courses, block 1 and block 2, and they take place in the same time span as one semester course does. So this means that at WilMU, a new class starts every 8 weeks. It's a 7-week course with 1 week off in between. Some of our programs have specific and limited start times throughout the year. So you'll want to be sure to check your program requirements to know whether your intended program has a limited start time. The modular classes take place over 2 weeks and are held on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So there's 4 modular courses that take place in the same time span as one single semester course or 2 block courses. And with our open access to admissions, courses start every 8 weeks. So there's 6 start times per year, and you don't have to wait very long to get started. So a little overview about our tuition and fees. We at WilMU believe that your education is an investment in your future, but you shouldn't have to break the bank in order to pay for it. So we're committed to keeping education affordable, and we don't differentiate between in-state and out-of-state students. We also like to let you know about any fees up front. We do have a $35 application fee. So for participating today and joining us, we do have a code that we'll make available for you to waive that $35 application fee. Each semester, we do have a $25 registration fee, and that's assessed in the fall, the spring, and the summer semesters when you register for courses. And again, our tuition is actually one of the lowest in the region. So I think that that's important to note as well.
Patrick, real quick on the tuition and the scholarship piece, we have a question coming in. Can you remind me if WilmU has a scholarship for students who have received the SEED scholarship and would come in with an AA degree?
Yes, so we do have a partnership where it's basically a continuation. That's a really great question. It's a continuation of the SEED scholarship. And for Wilmington University, it's actually our STAR scholarship. So it's STAR, STAR, and we can put this information in the chat for you. It's basically, you would visit wilmu.edu, and it's going to be /scholarships. So again, that's wilmu.edu, and it's /scholarships. And on that page, you'll see all the scholarships that are available to our students, our prospective students who are making an application. It does list all the requirements for the STAR, and what it is it's the SEED scholarship that you would have already gotten through Delaware Tech, and it's a continuation of that. There are certain requirements that you have to fulfill. There is GPA requirements. There is a time frame that you would be making a commitment from, receiving your associate's degree and then coming to WilmU. But on that scholarships page, it gives you all that information regarding the SEED to STAR scholarship, which WilmU offers. And then it also gives you the ability to apply for all of our other scholarships. We have one application for our scholarships. So you actually go through all the criteria, which is some basic contact information, your intent to enroll at WilmU. You submit that application, and then for all scholarships that you are eligible for, you'll be considered by just filling out that one single application. So that's a really great way to defer your cost as well too, is by applying for scholarships. And it's, these scholarships are made available to our students. So we do encourage you to apply. And if you had any questions regarding the scholarships, you can always reach out to us. And that's at recruiting@wilmu.edu. And we'd be happy to answer any questions regarding our scholarship process. So that's a really, really great question. So next I'll move on to our student life and the opportunities that we have here at the university. We offer a number of different clubs. There's over 30 clubs that are offered at the university for you to get involved in. A number of those clubs during this time have been moved online. So you're able to participate in those activities and interact with fellow classmates. They include everything from a poetry club to an international student club. We also have a club that is devoted towards video and film. So it's a wide variety of opportunities for you to get involved and interact with your peers. Through our learning, our online learning platform, which is called Canvas, we also have an online student group as well too. And that's an opportunity for you to interact with students that are taking classes online. You're able to ask questions, you're able to network, you're also able to share your story. They have raffles and prizes that they give away frequently. So that's another really way to get involved. We offer a number of different student services at the university. One of them is our library. A number of those resources are available 100% online. Our librarians are able to talk with you over the phone. They're able to chat with you through our website and answer questions, provide resources for you, help you with source material. We offer tutoring assistance. Right now, those services are being offered 100% online through our Student Success Center. And one of the really great things about that is you actually can get tutoring services, but you can submit your papers for a review, and they'll help walk you through that process of trying to submit your best work. We offer 16 NCAA Division II athletic teams at the university, And that's a really great way for you to also just participate as you know, a WilmU Wildcat and a fan. Those games are free to our students. So it's another really great way to get involved and be a part of WilmU. And like I said, I had mentioned the student clubs and organizations, which is a really great way to enhance your experience and your time with us. So in terms of next steps, just talk a little bit about what that looks like for you and pursuing, you know, your education. As part of the application process, you would actually start an application with us, and you would actually go to wilmu.edu, and that would be /apply, and you'll actually create an account with us. And that would be the very first step in applying to WilmU. I'm going to offer a couple quick tips on that. So when you're creating an account and starting your application, you'll actually want to pay close attention to your start term. You'll want to select the season and the year that you intend to start your courses. So for example, fall, spring, summer. And when it's starting the application, you'll actually choose the application that reads undergraduate application. This is a unique application that gives you access to apply for all of our associate's and bachelor's degree programs, as well as our undergraduate certificates. We've listed a application fee waiver code here on the screen for you. This is actually available through our fall semester. And this is a code that will waive the $35 application fee. It's right at the bottom of the screen underneath the application titled undergraduate. And that's CAM WilmU 20. And again, that will waive your application fee. You actually enter that code on the very last page of your application. So you're actually almost done the entire process, and it's right before you click submit that you would enter that code in. Another thing that we're going to mention here is if you're interested in applying for financial aid, federal student aid programs require you to complete the FAFSA. So that information is listed on the right-hand side of the screen here. And you'd actually want to go to FAFSA.gov to start that process. When doing that, you want to make sure that you use WilmU's unique code, which is listed on the screen here. That's 007948. And that just ensures that we receive your information that's been submitted as part of that process. The financial aid process does take some time to complete. It is a government-driven process. So we recommend that you start that as soon as you are able to, and with your intent to go to college and your intent to enroll at WilmU. So right now, what we're going to do is I'm just going to see if we have any other questions that have come in our time together.
Yes, we had one earlier, Patrick, and it was someone was curious if there is athletic scholarships given out at the Division II level, and the quick answer is yes, there is. So at the Division II level, student athletes do qualify for scholarships. And in the chat below, I actually attached our athletics website in below.
Great. Thank you. Jared actually pulls double duty here for us and works in our athletics department, so he's the perfect person to answer that question. Wonderful. I do want to draw a quick note here to the contact information that's at the bottom of the screen as well too. If you have any questions, you need any help getting started, this is what Jared and I do on a daily basis. We help answer questions in many different ways. Sometimes it's people that are actually, we're meeting at sessions like this. Sometimes it's people that are actually emailing us or they're texting us. So we wanted to put our information at the bottom of the screen here for you to be able to reach out to us if you have any questions with this process. We understand that people are at various spots in their journey in getting started and deciding, okay, what college is right for me? And, do you have the program that I'm interested in? What would this process look like? So if you have any questions, again, you can email us at the information at the bottom of your screen. That's recruiting@wilmu.edu. And you can also text us at the number at the bottom of your screen too. That's 302-213-3916. And that's actually monitored by our team. So you are speaking to real people. So we would respond back to you to help answer your questions. And we know sometimes that's just an easy way to communicate. It can be quick. It can be a little more, easy, on your end as well too. You can do that at your leisure. So again, please feel free to reach out to us with any questions. We're happy to help in any way we can make this an easy and seamless process for you.
Yes, Patrick, can you go over how long the application process typically takes at Wilmington University?
Yeah, so that's a really great question. So it will depend slightly, depending upon the information that you've provided. So if you go through the actual application process, which is an online application. So again, it's available at wilmu.edu, which is our main website. And if you hit /apply, it'll take you right to the application itself. The application itself will take you anywhere from about 20 minutes to a half an hour, roughly, to complete. So it's not terribly long to actually complete the application. That code that's listed at the bottom of the screen will waive the application fee. You would hit submit, and essentially your application is processed on our end within 5 to 7 business days. You're going to receive an email. So it's the email that you provided us in your profile, in your create an account profile. You'll receive an email from us letting you know that we've received your application. And then once it is actually processed, you'll receive another email and a letter postal through the postal service letting you know that you've been accepted to the university. So it'll be an email communication and then a letter through US mail, where it'll let you know that you've been accepted to the university. These are some really great questions, really great questions in terms of getting started.
All right, hope you're ready for another one then. Too.
Okay.
How long is the application waiver fee code open for?
Yes, so this waiver fee code is actually going to pull you through our fall semester. So this would be good up until I believe it's December 1st is what this is. So you would be able to use that for roughly the next month or so, where you would be able to. And then if you needed help with the application, again, you can always reach out to the information provided at the bottom of your screen. You could reach out to us at recruiting@wilmu.edu or text us at the number at the bottom of the screen if you needed help with that. If the code had been expired and you were looking to apply and you needed some assistance, we would be able to help you out with that. Okay. Well, if I'll give it another, moment or two for any other questions that we might have coming in here. We've received, a number of questions so far. Another question that I'll actually go over that we frequently receive, which I didn't talk too much about, is the transcript process. So I will cover that kind of quickly. So if you've attended another university and you're looking to transfer to us, we actually accept up to 90 credits towards a bachelor's degree and 30 credits towards an associate's degree. Now they will have to meet your program and your degree requirements. So you might not always be able to replace an accounting course with a photography course, just as an example. but you may be able to use some of those as your electives. But we do accept up to 90 credits for a bachelor's degree, which again, will save you time and save you money, transferring into the university. So that's in terms of transfer credits. And then in terms of sending your transcripts from a previous university, you can do that 2 ways. You can actually send that to us through email, and that would be at missions@wilmu.edu. And you would be able to have your prior institution send those electronically to us. You can also send them by mail to 320 North DuPont Highway, and that's in Newcastle, Delaware. 19720 is the zip code. And either way that you send them, they do need to be marked official. So they need to be sent from the previous institution directly to us, and they need to be marked official in order to be, considered for review. But that's another question that we commonly get. So I wanted to just throw that in there in terms of getting started.
Patrick, we got a great question here. Do you need to state what program you're interested in studying for when applying to the university on the application?
Yes. So you'll have a drop-down selection where you're able to select your program. If you do not see your program, or you've not yet made a decision, you can click undecided. So there's actually an undecided, if you scroll down, there's an undecided option that if you're not quite sure yet, you want to speak with either an admissions specialist, you want to speak with, further on down the road, you actually can start classes undecided at the university. So you actually would be able to submit that as undecided, and then start to take some of your general education classes, some of those liberal studies classes, and then make a decision. And that's something that, like I said, either the admissions specialist can help you with, or your academic advisor can help you with. If you do know your program, so say you're interested in sports management, you're interested in our 3D animation, you'll see that in the dropdown. You'll be able to select the corresponding program, and then that will then populate on your application and in your student portal as well too. You are able to change that. You're not locked into that major. It's very common for our students to change their major sometimes once, sometimes twice throughout their journey. So you do have a number of different options, but you don't have to feel pressured to select that major. You can select the undecided when getting started. Okay. So I see that we have a question here that if you don't have any extracurricular activities as part of what you're participating currently in, will that prevent you from getting accepted? That's a really great question. You don't necessarily have to list any of your extracurricular activities as part of the application process. If you wanted to list anything that you're doing at your school or in the community, or things that interest you, you do have a spot on the application to list that. But you don't have to list any of that information, and that will not discredit you from being accepted to the university. Again, we try to make this as accessible as possible. That's part of our mission statement at Wilmington University, is that we try to make education as accessible and as affordable as possible. So we really focus on the time that you're with us. We don't really focus on everything that happened prior to you coming to us. It's the fact that you want to get an education, you are committed to being a part of Wilmington University, and it's the time that you're with us that we're really focused on and trying to help you through that process. So another really, really great question here.
We got another one. Can you go over, do we have any art programs at Wilmington University?
Yes, so actually, if I go back here, I'm actually going to just pull up that slide again for backtrack for the College of Arts and Sciences. What we offer is actually some minors within the College of Arts and Sciences. So if you see that here on your screen, we actually offer minors in art, drama, history, literature, and then there's also some minors available outside of the arts, which is mathematics and natural science as well too. So typically those are, you can use those to build upon your actual degree program. So as you're actually working towards your bachelor's degree, you may be able to, embed some of those as your courses and pair them. You'll be able to get the minor, but you might be able to use them as some of your electives as well too. And a number of these classes, even the drama class right now and some of the theater history classes are being offered 100% online. So you can actually do that in this time period where we're not face-to-face online as well. So again, these are some really great questions. And if you do have any questions moving forward, I'm going to pull up that information on your screen here, which gives you our information. It's right at the bottom of your screen here where it's our email address, and that's recruiting@wilmu.edu. You can also text us at 302-213-3916. And again, we'll help you in any way that we can. Our job here in student recruiting is to make this as easy and as seamless as possible. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help. That's what our job is. And like I said, we'll help you in any way. And even if we don't have the answer, we'll put you in contact with somebody that would be able to help you out. And I just want to thank everyone for having us tonight. To Karen and her team, thank you for having us here. We appreciate the opportunity to talk about WilmU, to help prospective students. So thank you very much for having us.
Thank you, Patrick and Jared, for being with us. One thing I want to let everyone know that if you need help with your FAFSA and your financial aid, if you go to our website, which is delawarestudentsuccess.org, and you click on the calendar, which is where you might have registered for this webinar, you will see a whole bunch of sessions on financial aid by a partner of ours. Their name is Stand By Me. They're reputable. It's fine to sign up with their sessions. They have general information on how to get financial aid for college, how to apply for scholarships. And then if you need help doing your FAFSA, they have individual appointments that you can sign up for. Everything is free. You don't pay for any of that. But that's a great resource if you don't understand the financial aid system, or, you can always talk to a financial aid office at a college that you're applying to answer your questions, but that's another resource that they have lots of sessions almost every day right now. And this is the time to be doing your FAFSA. That's the most important thing you can do to try to get free money for college. So take advantage of that resource if that's something that you're interested in. So thank you so much again to Patrick and Jared. It was great to hear about Wilmington University. And we hope that you join us on another webinar or 2 or 3 or 4, because we have lots of interesting information that can help you make some decisions for what you're going to do after you graduate. So thanks, everyone. Stay safe. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.